From his insane record in the welterweight division to his unique fighting style and amazing fight IQ, Kamaru Usman continues to prove just how good of a fighter he is. That's probably why everyone is so scared of him. Usman's dominance in the division is unparalleled, with a record of 19-1 and a 5-fight winning streak, including 5 successful title defenses. Usman's fighting style is a force to be reckoned with, combining powerful wrestling skills and striking abilities with an exceptional fight IQ. He has already defeated some of the biggest names in the division, including Jorge Masvidal, Colby Covington, and Tyron Woodley. In fact, Usman's performance in his rematch against Masvidal in 2021 was particularly impressive, as he was able to nullify Masvidal's striking and dominate him with takedowns.
And of all the superlatives,
But it's not just Usman's skills in the octagon that make him so scary. His work ethic and discipline are legendary, and he trains with the renowned MMA team, Sanford MMA. He has spoken openly about his desire to be the best and is willing to push himself to the limit to achieve that goal. Perhaps even more impressive than his physical abilities is Usman's mental toughness. He has shown time and time again that he can overcome adversity in the octagon, as evidenced by his victory over Colby Covington in 2019, where he battled through a broken jaw to win by TKO in the 5th round. For anyone looking to challenge Usman for the title, they know they have their work cut out for them. Usman's return to the octagon is something to be feared, as he continues to set the standard for excellence in the welterweight division. Kamaru Usman's unique fighting style combines his strong wrestling skills with his powerful striking abilities. Picture this: it's the 5th and final round of a grueling fight in the UFC welterweight division. The tension in the arena is palpable as the two fighters go toe-to-toe, both determined to emerge victorious. Suddenly, Kamaru Usman unleashes a powerful right hand that sends his opponent crashing to the mat, ending the fight with a thunderous knockout. But Usman's skills don't just stop at his striking ability. His exceptional wrestling and ground game are equally impressive. He has taken down some of the best fighters in the division and controlled them on the ground with his relentless ground and pound. It's no wonder his opponents fear his takedowns and will do anything to avoid being taken to the ground by the welterweight champion. It's this combination of skills that makes Usman one of the most dominant fighters in the UFC today. He's a force to be reckoned with in every aspect of the fight game, and his opponents know it. Whether it's his striking, wrestling, or ground game, Usman is always game to finish the fight and emerge victorious. What makes Usman an even more difficult opponent is his high fight IQ. When it comes to fighting, Usman is like a chess master, anticipating his opponent's every move and countering with his own. He doesn't just rely on one fighting style, but rather has a toolbox of techniques that he can use to dominate his opponents. He's like a Swiss Army knife of the UFC, with a vast array of skills that he can utilize depending on the situation. Usman's ability to adapt his strategy is like a superpower. He can analyze his opponent's weaknesses and exploit them with ruthless efficiency. It's like he has a sixth sense for fighting, knowing exactly what move to make at the right time to secure victory. His opponents must feel like they're playing a game of whack-a-mole, as they can never quite predict what move Usman will make next. But Usman's fighting prowess isn't just about technique, it's also about heart and grit. He's not afraid to take a punch or get taken down, and he's always looking for ways to turn the tide of the fight. It's this combination of skill and heart that makes him such a dominant force in the UFC welterweight division. So, if you're planning to step into the octagon with Usman, you better be prepared for a fight that's both mentally and physically grueling. He's a fighter who's constantly evolving and adapting. Kamaru Usman's reputation for being a hard worker and a disciplined athlete is well earned. He is known for using his intense training regime, which includes grueling strength and conditioning workouts, wrestling drills, and striking sessions. He also pays close attention to his nutrition and recovery, ensuring that he is always in top physical condition. Usman's work ethic is rooted in his desire to be the best. He has spoken openly about his goal to be remembered as one of the greatest fighters in UFC history, and he knows that achieving that goal requires hard work and discipline. He has has often said that he doesn't take shortcuts in his training and that he is willing to push himself to the limit to achieve his goals. This work ethic has also translated into mental toughness in the octagon. When Kamaru Usman steps into the ring, he exudes an air of unwavering confidence and composure. It's clear that his mental toughness is just as impressive as his physical prowess. He's a fighter who can stay focused and composed in the face of adversity, always keeping his eyes on the prize. Usman's rigorous training regime and unwavering discipline are a testament to his hard work and dedication to being the best. His opponents know that they're facing a warrior who won't back down or let up until the job is done. Kamaru Usman's impressive record in the UFC welterweight division speaks for itself. Usman's reign of terror in the welterweight division is nothing short of awe-inspiring. He has dismantled some of the most skilled and experienced fighters in the UFC with ease, leaving them in his wake as he continues to ascend to even greater heights. His wins over Masvidal, Covington, Burns, and Woodley have made it crystal clear that he is the alpha dog of the division, and his opponents are left with little room for error if they hope to dethrone him. But what makes Usman truly terrifying is not just his record of victories, but the way he has won them. His fights are masterclasses in MMA, showcasing his exceptional skills, relentless work ethic, and unbreakable mental toughness. For those who dare to challenge him, they face the daunting task of trying to find a way to defeat a fighter who seems to have no weaknesses. It's no wonder that Usman's opponents often find themselves demoralized and intimidated before they even step into the octagon. Usman's victory over Masvidal in their rematch was nothing short of spectacular. Masvidal is known for his explosive striking skills and was touted as a legitimate threat to Usman's reign, but Usman showed that he was in a league of his own, dominating Masvidal throughout the fight and delivering a knockout blow that left the crowd in awe. Despite Usman's undeniable dominance, there are still fighters in the division who are hungry for the title and eager to take down the champion. Fighters like Leon Edwards, Stephen Thompson, and Vicente Luque have been making waves in the division and are looking to prove that they have what it takes to defeat Usman. They know that defeating Usman won't be an easy feat, but they're willing to push themselves to the limit to become the new welterweight champion. The question is, will they be able to find the chink in Usman's armor and dethrone the king of the division? Well, folks, that was all about why Kamaru Usman's return is so scary to the UFC world.